I've asked ChatGPT how can I make my favorite meals healthier, and its response left me feeling both underwhelmed and overwhelmed at the same time. Technically, it gave me right answers, 19 of them indeed, but they were all quite generic. You see, it didn't take the time to get to know me, my body, or my habits. And that's where the real difference lies when seeking answers online versus consulting with an expert. My name is Claudia. I'm a 45-year-old holistic nutritionist with a master's in human nutrition and dietetics, and help busy women in the 40s make healthy eating easy. Now, after over 5 years of working as a nutritionist and staying up to date with the latest studies on nutrition science, my answer to the question, how can I make my favorite meals healthier, would be this one. In order for your meals to be healthier, they need to contain enough protein and fiber based on your individual needs, avoid glucose spikes, and prioritize gut health. Let's now go a little bit more into details. If you are a healthy adult under the age of 65, there is a simple calculation to determine how much protein your body needs daily. I discussed this in detail in my video how to calculate the amount of protein you should eat daily. In a nutshell, the gram of protein you should consume daily equal your activity level multiplied by your weight in kilograms. First, let's define your activity level and assign a number for the calculation. If you're mostly sedentary and not engaged in regular physical activity, your number is 1.2. If you engage in regular activity like going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week and taking about 10,000 steps daily, your number is 1.4. If you're an athlete or extremely active, your number is 1.6. Some guidelines suggest an intake of 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But this is a minimum for survival, and since we don't want to survive but thrive, we should definitely use the right amounts. Now, we want to multiply our weights in kilograms by our activity number. For instance, let's say I weigh 56 kilograms, and I go to the gym regularly and I'm usually active. I will multiply 56 by 1.4. which gives me a total of 78.4. This number, which can be approximated to 78 grams, is the amount of protein in grams that they should be eating daily. Not to be confused with the weights of foods containing protein. Managing glucose spikes is one of the 7 lessons in my online course, Healthy Meal Plan 2.0. Personalize your meals based on your body's needs. Depending on when you're watching this video, I'm about to launch the course or it's already available. Either way, check out the link in the description box. In this short self-paced course, I teach you how to create meal plans that are easy for you to make and that feature healthy-fied recipes that will cover your most important body needs to make it thrive. You might still be on time to get the launch offer that includes 3 months of free access to my new online community, where we will have the chance to hang out, we will do meal planning together, and you can ask me all your questions. When we talk about glucose spikes, we are referring to rapid increases in blood sugar caused by the food we eat. In fact, certain types of foods will create a big spike of glucose that then will drop quickly, making us feeling hungry again and energy drained. If our diet and the way we eat is constantly causing the spikes, we'll make ourselves vulnerable to short-term consequences such as cravings and energy crashes, to long-term consequences such as insulin resistance and increased risk of chronic diseases. There are certain types of food that will create spikes, and as you can imagine, these foods are rich in sugar and carbohydrates. We definitely don't want to get rid of carbs, as they are an important macronutrients in our diets, but we can learn ways to incorporate them in our diet to avoid spikes. Let's have a look at a few of them. Consume sugary treats after meals, not between them. Eat your foods in the right order. Start with fiber-rich vegetables, followed by fat and protein, and finish with carbohydrates. Eat carbohydrates together with protein and/or fat-rich foods. Avoid glucose spikes from your first meal of the day. Stay active after eating to help your muscles utilize available glucose so that your body won't need to store it away as fat. Our gut microbiome is important because it's directly connected to our immune system and our brain. A healthy gut microbiome means a stronger immune system and better cognitive performance. When we talk about the gut microbiome, we are referring to the trillions of microorganisms that live in our intestinal tract and are nourished by the food we eat. Depending on the food we consume, we are either feeding the good or the bad microbes. One of the main ways to take care of our gut is by increasing our fiber intake, ideally to 30 grams per day. But there is more to it: variety. Consuming 30 grams of fiber from only 2 or 3 foods is not as beneficial as consuming the same amount from 15 different foods. To be precise, studies have shown that 30 or more different plant-based foods is the ideal amount to maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. An easy way to introduce more variety into our meals is by eating the rainbow, which means consuming colorful meals that include as many different colors as possible. Do you have an idea how many plant-based foods you eat weekly? Let me know in the comments below. Now that you have some insights on how to make your meals healthier, it's also essential to avoid foods that may seem healthy but that are actually sabotaging your weight and longevity. I talk about them in those 2 videos here. If you're new to my channel and want to make healthy eating easy, make sure you subscribe right here to watch new videos every Sunday. If you need personalized help to improve your eating habit, you can work with me by using the link I left in the description box. Thanks so much for tuning in e ci vediamo nel prossimo video. Ciao!